When we first started the business, I thought I had found the perfect partner. He was confident, charming, and had the kind of smooth-talking charisma that could win over anyone in a room. Investors loved him, clients trusted him, and employees followed his lead without question. To me, he felt less like a partner and more like a brother I could rely on. We built everything from the ground up. Late nights working on proposals, endless strategy sessions, and dreams of scaling the company beyond anything we had imagined. Success came fast. Deals closed. Money flowed. And every milestone we hit, I believed we were achieving it together. But behind the smiles, something darker was hiding. I started noticing small inconsistencies, documents missing signatures, meetings rescheduled without explanation, and conversations he quickly changed whenever I walked in. At first, I brushed it off as stress or overwork. After all, running a business was no small feat. Yet late at night, when I looked over our accounts, questions began piling up in my mind. Where was all the money going? Why did some profits vanish without a trace? The thought haunted me, was my so-called perfect partner hiding something from me? One evening, long after the office had emptied and the city lights glowed against the night sky, I sat alone with the company's financial records. I wasn't looking for trouble, I was looking for answers. Numbers never lie, but the deeper I dug, the more they revealed a truth that chilled me. There it was, clear as day, hidden accounts, offshore transfers, and investments I had never approved. Millions, tens of millions, had been siphoned away. And every trail, every transaction, led back to one person, my business partner. I leaned back in my chair, my hands trembling, the weight of betrayal pressing down on me. He hadn't just stolen money. He had built an entire secret life behind my back. Luxury properties in cities I had never visited. Expensive cars tucked away under false names. Even a private investment company in another country. All funded with money he had stolen from our business. The realization cut deeper than any financial loss. He had looked me in the eyes, shared victories, celebrated milestones, all while hiding a fortune that should have secured our future. I felt a storm of emotions, anger, disbelief, and a deep sadness. But beneath it all, one truth burned brighter than the rest. I wasn't going to let him get away with this. The question was, how to expose him without him realizing I already knew. The confrontation had to be perfect. If I rushed in with anger, he would deny everything. If I stayed silent, he would keep stealing. So, I built my case quietly, gathering every document, every transfer slip, every forged contract that tied him to the $50 million hidden fortune. The day of the shareholders' meeting arrived, and the room was filled with investors, staff, and partners who believed in our vision. He walked in with his usual confident smile, shaking hands, laughing, acting as if nothing in the world could touch him. But this time, I was ready. When it was my turn to speak, I projected the evidence onto the screen. One by one, the hidden accounts appeared. The shell companies. The offshore wires. The luxury properties bought with money that was never his. Gasps filled the room as the truth unfolded like a dark storm no one had seen coming. I looked directly at him, my voice steady. While we worked to build this business together, you worked to build a secret life for yourself. $50 million, stolen from the company, stolen from all of us. The silence was deafening. Faces turned toward him, eyes filled with shock and anger. He tried to speak, to explain, but the evidence left him with nothing but stammers and excuses. The board voted unanimously to strip him of power. Lawyers stepped forward. His empire of lies collapsed in front of everyone. As I walked out that day, I felt the weight lift from my shoulders. He had betrayed me, but I had reclaimed the truth. And the lesson was clear: betrayal might wound you, but truth will always set you free.